What is good, YT? This is your girl, Lady V00, and this is the Princess Chronicles. I'm getting ready to have a date of sorts, so I'm a little, whatever. But anyway, this is what I'm doing tonight. Anyway, something small, something low key, nothing serious. It is ridiculously cold in Wisconsin today. So, yes, it's May and have on a sweater, some leggings, nothing serious. Anyway, I wanted to quickly discuss something that one of my subscribers posted, as well as something that I've noticed myself. Something that's bugging me, and it's called, or I'd like to call it, the non-date date. I don't think these men are trying anymore. They don't really have a desire to take women out and get to know them, or go to the movies, or take a woman out for a meal or anything like that. There's this weird thing going on where they just want to come to your house. Like, and I've had a couple of dudes tell me, well, why don't I just come over and kick it with you? No. My whole purpose on dating you is not for you to be my boyfriend. My whole purpose is to get to know people and get out of my house. I'm in my house all the time. I go to work, I go to the gym, and then I go sit in my house. So with that being said, I don't need somebody to sit on the couch next to me. That's not what I'm really looking for. I'm looking to get out and get familiar with the new city that I live in. And so where does this come from? Like, I don't know. It's bugging me. Like, you want to get some ass, but you don't want to put forth the effort to do so. I'm not saying that Applebee's gets you ass. I'm not saying that taking me to see The Great Gatsby gets you ass. But you don't even try. Like, what is that about? Like, I don't even see any attempt to try from these gentlemen, and it's just bugging the shit out of me. Because I just straight up be like, no, you're going to take me somewhere. And I could sound like a gold digger when I say it, but how the fuck you sound like a gold digger when these dudes really ain't got a lot of... I mean, the thing is, I don't know. It just seems so... I don't know. I was one of those little girls where I wasn't in daycare when I was little. My grandma watched me while my mom worked, and my grandma lived next door, so it was just the most convenient thing ever. And I grew up watching a lot of Patty Duke during the day, and the Beverly Hillbillies, and a lot of Happy Days. And I grew up 14, 15, 16, thinking that boys would knock on my door and talk to my dad and bring me flowers and take me out on a date. And if the dates went really well, I would give them a kiss on the cheek, and then I would magically fall in love and I would be married by 22. And of course, now that I'm 31, I realize that shit is real out here, and it's a lot harder than that. But I just noticed now that men try less and less. Less and less. Like, I can't even get... They just don't care. They just... Somewhere down the line, some woman has gave them some ass off of them coming over with a bottle of something to drink and a hot Domino's pizza, and that's all it took. And now that they run into somebody who wants more, they're willing to throw me to the left because they know they can always go back to old girl house with the Domino's pizza and the bottle of Absolute and get it popping. And sorry. And I don't understand it. I just don't get it. It just, as women, I feel like we have accepted a lot less than what we deserve. And because we've accepted a lot less than what we deserve, we will continue to get it. That's not to down women who've done that. I've done that before. I spent a whole relationship accepting less than what I deserve. So I know what it's like to be there. And I know that you're sometimes in a different frame of mind when you're doing it. Sometimes it's the desire to not want to be alone, the need to not want to be alone, to the point where you accept less than what you should simply so you can say that you have someone there. But I'm out of that phase now. And so now a bottle of Absolute ain't gonna cut it. You know, I mean, I'm looking at the situation like I'm 31 years old, and I'm not pushing marriage, but I'm looking at people who I feel would be worthwhile. So with that being said, like that's not gonna work for me. So I mean, that's just my little rant before I go out. Um, that's him. But anyway, um, that's just that was my little predate rant. It's really bugging me. Like, sisters, we gotta do better. When I say we, I really mean me too. It's just a really bad thing to do, is to accept less than what you deserve. Because when you accept less than what you deserve once, you can really never pull yourself out of that with that individual, because you've created the scale, you've created the standards, and they're only going to go by what you give them. So that's my little rant, and you guys have a good night. Love you.